Have you ever stopped to consider how your emotions are shaping your life? We often think of emotions as mere reactions to the world around us. But what if they were more than that? What if they were a compass, guiding us towards our deepest desires and dreams? Enter the Abraham Hicks Emotional Guidance Scale. This fascinating tool offers a new perspective on our emotional landscape. It proposes that each emotion isn't just a feeling, but also carries a unique vibrational frequency. A frequency that can resonate with the universe and influence the reality we experience. Imagine this scale as a ladder with 22 steps, each representing a common emotion. At the top, there's joy, the emotion with the highest vibrational frequency. At the bottom there's despair, vibrating at the lowest frequency. The idea is simple yet profound. The higher our emotional frequency, the better the outcomes we attract. But how does one climb this ladder? How can we go from despair to joy? It begins by recognizing where we are on the scale, and then consciously choosing to reach for the emotion that is just a step above. It's about taking small, achievable steps towards a more positive emotional state. Understanding your emotions and their frequency can be the first step towards creating a more fulfilling life. So, what is the Abraham Hicks Emotional Guidance Scale and how does it work? Let's dive in. This scale, intriguing as it is, maps out 22 of the most common emotions we experience. This isn't just a list though, it's a guide, a system that helps us understand the vibrational frequencies of our emotions. Picture a ladder. At the top rung, we find joy, the emotion with the highest vibrational frequency, and at the bottom, despair, the emotion with the lowest frequency. Each emotion in between, from optimism to frustration, from hope to doubt, has its unique place on this ladder, its unique frequency. Now why is this important? Well, here's where the law of attraction comes into play. It states that like attracts like, meaning the emotional energy we emit is reflected back at us in our life circumstances. Think of it as a radio signal. Our emotions broadcast a specific frequency, attracting situations, people, and things that match this frequency. So if you're resonating high-frequency emotions like joy, love, or appreciation, you're likely to attract positive outcomes. Why? Because these emotions have a high vibrational frequency, and according to the law of attraction, they pull in experiences that vibrate at the same level. On the flip side, if you're vibrating with low-frequency emotions, such as despair, fear, or anger, you're more likely to attract negative situations. These emotions are at the bottom of the emotional ladder, vibrating at a lower frequency, and as per the law of attraction, they draw in experiences that resonate with this lower energy. The beauty of the Abraham Hicks Emotional Guidance Scale is that it provides us with a roadmap to navigate our emotions. It's not just about identifying our feelings, it's about understanding how they influence our lives and our reality. The key lies in recognizing where you are on this emotional scale, and intentionally striving to raise your frequency. This understanding can be the compass that guides us towards a happier, more fulfilling life. Now that we understand the emotional guidance scale, how can we use it in our daily life? Imagine your emotions as a ladder, each rung vibrating at a different frequency, influencing what you attract into your life. Now think about where you are on this ladder. Are you feeling despair at the very bottom, or are you basking in joy at the top? Identifying your current emotion is the first step. Once you've done that, look up to the next rung. That's where you're heading. You don't need to leap to the top in one bound. It's about small steps, gradual shifts in your emotional frequency. So, how do you move up? Let's say you're feeling anger, a lower rung emotion. The next rung up could be frustration, which, believe it or not, is a higher vibrational state than anger. Once you've identified this, you can then consciously shift your focus to thoughts and activities that cultivate feelings of frustration rather than anger. It might sound strange, but it's progress up the ladder. This isn't about suppressing emotions, but rather acknowledging them and then aiming for a slightly higher emotional state. This method can be applied to any set of emotions on the scale. It's about incremental changes, not drastic leaps. Each small step you take up this emotional ladder, you're raising your vibrational frequency, attracting more positive experiences into your life. You're not just improving your emotional health, but also your overall life experience. Remember, your emotions are not just feelings, they are powerful frequencies that can shape your life. So, to sum up our discussion, the Abraham Hicks Emotional Guidance Scale is a ladder of emotions, with joy and despair anchoring the top and bottom respectively. This scale, being more than just a list, is a tool that helps us understand our emotions and manage them effectively. Remember, each emotion vibrates at a specific frequency, and these frequencies are like radio signals. attracting similar energies into our lives. By identifying our current emotional state and consciously taking steps to climb up this ladder, we can raise our vibrational frequency. This helps us to attract more positivity and manifest the life we dream of. With the understanding of your emotional frequencies, you hold the power to attract the life you desire. Embrace your emotions, raise your frequency, and witness the transformation in your life.